And you know perfectly well that I was brought in to be a part of that solution. I helped deliver that settlement, and I am proud of that, and you ought to be proud of it too.
Remember all those people who said that the subprime problems from the beginning of the year would not infect the rest of the market? They were wrong. This really is about a contagion that began with a fairly serious problem having to do with the subprime market and its effect on Wall Street, and which has now spread throughout Wall Street and created fairly severe credit problems and some, as we say in the trade, liquidity problems.
A second mortgage shock heading for the economy. In the executive suites of Wall Street and Washington, you're beginning to hear alarm about a new wave of mortgages with strange names that are about to become all too familiar. If you thought subprimes were insanely reckless, wait till you hear what's coming.
You provided warehouse lines to Argent to the tune of about $3.5 billion, is that right?
It was the Argent/Ameriquest platform. I think most of our warehouse lines were technically with Ameriquest.
Right.
We might have had one smaller warehouse line with Argent.
But then you bought, later in the process, you folks ended up buying Argent, is that right?
Yes.
How'd that work out for you?
Could have been better.
This was an industry broken from Wall Street on down. So if you're going to indict people, you need to take a look at the heads of their companies like Ameriquest, who set a culture up that said, do whatever it takes to close a loan regardless.
The use of the monitor and the oversight, it follows a framework that I and others who've been involved in these areas for 20 years invented, and I couldn't support that more.